to the show. Welcome back to our show. Welcome back to War Games News Radio. My name is Ryan. I am your humble host and overseer of this program on Season 3, Episode 2 of Fallout 2D20 Live. Say hello to all of our players. Hello, players.
Hello.
How we doing today, gentlemen? Who's ready for some dice?
Let's rock and roll.
I was born ready.
I mean, don't all answer all at once, but... Yuri, are you
I
there?
shall order
Are you alive? Hello?
I'll answer sequentially. Is this thing on? Knock, knock, knock.
Your thing is not seeming on for some reason, Justin, but we'll deal with him in just a moment. But we'll come back. As we are getting ready to go, as I said, Season 3, Episode 2. If this is your first time joining us, then welcome. If not, then welcome back. See, we got some familiar faces in the crowd today. We got eScore P, Surprise Bulette, Craspu. It is a pleasure to see y'all tuning in. Let us know in the chat if you're coming in and hanging out live. To tell the story, we're playing the Fallout 2D20 RPG system by Modifius Entertainment. And we're using Fantasy Grounds Virtual Tabletop. If you want to get your hands on either down below, you can check out some of the links in the description. And don't forget, if you're ever doing any of those purchases on the Modifius web store, use that WGNR10 code to get 10% off, and it helps out the channel. Before we get right back into the action, let's go around our horn one more time and reintroduce our folks. And let's get going here with the man of the hour who has a new name this season, the one and only John Cap. How you doing there, Raj and or John?
Doing all right, thanks.
Oh, good. And how do you find yourself on this cold, wintry night?
You know, I'm feeling good. Player-wise, feeling good. Excited to see how this whole situation plays out. Seems like we walked into quite a conundrum cliffhanger at the last.
I mean, we are a big fan of cliffhangers, as you do know. It's just too fun, not to. And I'm very looking forward to finding out what's on the other side of this cliff that we're hanging off of momentarily here. But first and foremost, we'll go back around to let's see if Yuri's mic's working. Justin, how you doing, buddy?
Nope.
No, it surely isn't. Why don't you leave and come back in, pal? We're gonna do Grant in the meantime.
Grant. Okay.
Is on the loose. Grant, how you doing? How's the rifleman on this cold, snowy night in the wasteland?
Well, gratitude is the armor that keeps the darkness out.
It
I've
started already.
thrown out my man bun, and I'm ready to do some yoga in my power armor frame. Just happy to be here.
Just doing some sun salutations in your in your frame. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
It could be flexible, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep the range of motion as best as you can in there. Otherwise, things kind of get rusted shut.
I mean,
in the winter, come on.
Fair enough. It's cold out there, and I think by some magic we do have Yuri back. Say some words there, buddy.
Hello, everybody.
Word.
That was weird.
Words.
Hi. Hello out there in YouTube land. How's everyone doing?
They can't answer back, Justin. They can't.
We've been over this.
Oh
God, it's kind of a one-way thing.
I'll
yes,
give
you're-
everybody your cell phone number, and it'll
This
be
is
hilarious.
this is explaining a mirror to him all over again.
Oh my God.
Object permanence. It's a whole thing. How is Yuri doing on
Where'd
this
Daddy go?
evening in the wasteland?
Yuri's fine. Yuri's stoked that his friends are back. The caravan is moving again. Things are seem to be going in a positive direction for Longmount. Yuri's it feels good to stretch his legs for a while there. He was de facto mayor or ombudsman or whatever the hell you want to call it of Longmount, and it is nice to just be a trader once more. This is good. I enjoy this.
It is good. You are back out on the road and on a cold road today because when last we left, it was the gang had just gotten acquainted, as you said, with their hometown again of Longmount and the newly minted trade caravan, the Longmount Trading Company, and with the town growing so fast, there's plenty of work to do, and you three got some housing projects on the go for the new arrivals from Kansas. You also did a little bit of chatting with good old repairman Bert and figured out a way to boost the reach of the radio if you can build a signal repeater or series of repeaters out in the wasteland. Hardly know her, which should help bring in more caravan work. But with a lack of food being sort of the biggest, most pressing matter for the town right now, you decided to brave the nuclear winter-like conditions of the current, let's say it's February, because I don't know, it's not too deep into winter, but you got a ways to go, but you're on sort of the tail end. But you decided to brave the road and head out to New Pueblo because you hear that they have a stockpile of razor grain that might help you feed through the winter. With some able-bodied workers and Enola May and Dorman guns in tow, you hit the road with the hopes of bartering a deal of food for labor, which in our comment section has been decided to semi-migrant workers was the plan, and head south. And out you are. But on the first night, you end up spending on a cold night out on the road near the outskirts of Dogtown. You make camp under an overpass and get to the shelter, to get shelter, from the radioactive ashfall. And while relieving yourself in the middle of the night, John, excuse me. Oh, sorry, I got it. This is not a joke. It does take some getting used to. Notices something out moving in the snow and sees a pair of eyes darting back and forth. And that's where we are right now, which is where we're going to find ourselves into friggin' combat, baby.
Is this a thing scenario? Legally, you have to tell me if this is a thing scenario.
It is not as far as I know a thing scenario, but it is a scenario that's a bit of a thing. You are currently, as you will see with our map here, thanks to courtesy of Fantasy Grounds, and also if you like some of the assets you see here, check out Lore on Patreon. I can't remember what the name stands for, but they got Fallout map building assets, which is cool. And which you can see, we've got some here at the moment. So we got a bit of a battle map on the go, which is fun. Oh, it's kind of weird in Fantasy Grounds here, but that's okay. So we've got it going here, and as you can see, we've lost our. Hold on a second here, gang. We've lost some of our video of our players. Hold on. Oh, hold on 1 second. Something's gone wrong. But we're coming back. We got Raj.
Hey,
there he is. We got Grant. Sorry, gang. I don't know why.
Moose.
Yes.
yeah. What the hell?
We're doing a trade. We're doing a trading spaces.
We're just getting rid of you.
It's the first combat of a new season, so of course things are going to be a little janky. But wait, here we go. That's why. It was. I'd like to blame it on the internet.
Now we got Ryan twice.
It was entirely my fault. I would like to blame it on the internet, but I went to the wrong scene. It doesn't matter. We're back now. We've got a snowy battle map, and this is where we find ourselves in the middle of the night. Johnny, you are out sort of just out from under the overpass, and you are the first to see what is moving in the darkness very quickly are hounds, dogs of some kind, and they seem to be all around you from what you can quickly tell from their scattered around movements. It is pretty dark at the moment, but you can tell that there's a number of things moving around in that darkness. It is combat. It is the combat tracker. And the first to go in this round at the moment, if you gentlemen open up your combat trackers, you will see
yes, of course.
that you would normally be getting the advantage on these pooches as they are attacking you in the initiative order. But because it is a bit of a surprise attack, Johnny, you have the first move, and then the hounds are going to get a bit of the jump on your gang. So, Johnny, what do you do?
First thing I do is I yell out real loud, "Get up, you bastards! We're surrounded!"
Ooh. I like that. Yeah, you
Yep.
scream out. Yeah, I'll say that will be like your minor action, as such.
And then I'm gonna shoot a dog.
I guess I'm gonna shoot a dog.
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot a dog with my combat rifle.
Yeah.
This one, that one, and here we go.
Target away. If you do the control click, you should target the guy with your little shoot screw there.
Shoot Skaroo!
Ooh, you have not quite hit. These guys are hard to hit in the snow. You can see that they're on the stats there. Their defense is 3, so they are running around out. The snow is a factor in your accuracy on gaining shots and traction on these dudes. That is your major and minor action. Anything else you would like to do, sir?
Duck and cover, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you can do the amount of that. The map's about as you see. There's probably some more cars and stuff on the actual road that you guys are on, but it's fairly open. But yeah, you're able to sort of get down and sort of take the Sarge firing position for sure.
And that's my turn. I yield my turn, good sir.
You yield your turn indeed. Well, these dogs are now going to get a chance to go, and they do be coming in. They, in fact, after your initial, you sort of swing around and take a shot there, Johnny. You see that the ones that you shot at quickly sort of are darting back and forth in a serpentine motion.
Oh God!
They do indeed.
Don't like
get
that.
Up to they are coming nice and close, and you actually see that you sort of get ready for the brace for impact, but they actually run past you, and you can see that as some of the workers are getting up, some of these hounds go after them, and they wake up to these big ass dogs grabbing them and giving them a bite. That's essentially what happens here. One of them comes up to Dorman Guns and does the same. But currently, these things are not after you guys. They're going after what you could consider might be prey. Now, over to the top of the order, which is our one and only Mr. Rifleman. And there are dogs abounding around you at the moment. What do you do?
Every bullet dodged is a chance to dance.
Oh my God!
And I'm going to pull out my sledgehammer, and I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to target number 6 here because that's the one close to me.
Yeah.
As one does here.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to do a little sledgehammer swing because now that's a pretty beef-tacular. That's not a. That's. Let's
That was
pretend I
more-
didn't say
that
that.
was more
Oh no!
No, you're not going to do any of that.
Swing and a miss.
Again, these guys are gonna be tough to get some hits on. That's your major action. Anything else you want to do?
That's it. That's it. I'm okay. We're gonna have to up our game here.
You guys are also currently out of action points because you spent your reserve in the end of the last episode on a big old test. Which actually I kind of goofed up, and we'll correct that the next time we do a travel test. But either way, yes, no dice, Mr. Rifleman. So that will move on down the line to our pal Yuri. What's the move?
They're attacking the workers! I yell out through the snow.
You do indeed.
Yuri whips back his vestments, revealing a hip-holstered Sherlock Ohms energy rifle that he raises to fire it at Ashfall Hound number 4. It's been a hot minute. Let's see what we can do with this. And ding, ding, ding. A whole lot of nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing.
Wow.
Just a whole lot of nothing.
Ouch.
Okay. Inaccurate close quarters. Successes 2. But still no hit on that dog, huh?
Nope, you gotta get those 3. Again, now there are ways to get other dice. You just have to give them to me as far as
I think
action points.
And is throwing throwing like a
You can't throw the dogs.
Molotov cocktail is another major action.
That would be a major action, which you could do another major action, but you would have to go into the negative and give me some very, very tasty.
You know what? With my minor action, I will. Oh fuck! Like I completely missed. It's been the minutes, and I'm gonna go taking off, huffing down the overpass here.
Sure.
We're on top here. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get.
I should correct. You guys are actually underneath. So
Yeah,
everything's kind of
under.
happening underneath the ashfall here.
Okay. Well, either way, yeah, I'm
Same.
gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna tick off. Yeah, I'll just tick off into the wilderness a little bit.
Sure.
Try to get some distance on these hounds, and that's my mama.
Okay.
Not a great showing our first time out, boys.
You're currently being ambushed, so I mean things are a
It's
little.
a scrambush.
It's a scrambush. Johnny Bottlecap, over to you, sir. What do you want to do? You see that these hounds are currently grabbing and they are like starting to like pull people like out of their rucksacks and like not rucksacks, they're the sleeping bags and like starting to drag them away. What do you do?
Okay, I'm buying at least one additional dice.
Okay, I
And
love that. For me, I get two lovely action points.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Add one. And here we go.
Kapow!
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All
Okay,
right,
hold on.
all right.
Hold on.
All right.
Okay.
Luck point.
Oh, interesting. I was gonna say because I mean you do hit. I mean you get the shot off with the 3 successes because of your crit there. But there is a complication in there which you could try
Hold
to
on.
spend.
I have a perk for this.
I was
Do I
gonna
not?
say you bought some dice, did you not?
Yes, and I can
Reckless?
re-roll that dice just because I got the
Yes.
what's it
Yeah.
called?
What is it like? Your
Re-roll that
reckless
thing.
something or other?
Reckless nature.
Reckless nature.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that really awful dice.
Hell yeah, you are.
Hey, that's another
All right,
success.
that's another success. Okay.
Significantly better. Well
There we
done.
go.
Well done. Okay, well you got some AP, so that's nice.
We like that.
Yep, which is nice. You get one out of the deal. But I do have 2. But either way, so yeah, the shot goes off, Johnny. You got that re-roll there. So roll me some damage on that beautiful beam footage. Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Only dice.
You get the shot through there. Yeah, you get 5 damage dealing, but they do have some resistance. So, but you do get the shot off, and you do wound the hound, and it is enough to sort of spook him off of the worker that he currently had in his maw, and now he looks at you and growls menacingly. You still have a minor action. And at the moment, actually, you acted so quickly out of sort of your quick shot there, acting so recklessly that it takes you a second to realize that because you're out in the ashfall there, you're not feeling so good at the moment because you're gonna take a little bit of rads. Anyone who's currently who isn't under the overpass at the start of their turn is gonna take 3 rad damage. So Johnny, I know you have some rad resistance built into your armor. So I think it might just be 1 because of your vault suit.
No, I've got 2 rad resistance except for my head.
There you go. Okay, so then you're going to, yeah, because I guess you don't have a vault suit on your noggin. So
I
in
should
this
just
case,
tie a vault suit to my head.
I mean, you do have your I think you have a vault tech helmet on. So in this case, I think it's safe to say that you're only going to take 1 point of radiation damage, which brings your maximum hit points down by 1 currently. I will adjust that in the combat tracker as it now moves to the what I have dubbed in the combat tracker the Ashfall Hounds,
Uh,
because one of them, the one that you just shot. Which one did you shoot there, Johnny?
It was number 3.
Yes. Well, number 3 has now turned his gaze to you and comes in and
That tracks.
attacks. And he is going to attack one Mr. Johnny Bottlecap with his bite. And he
Ooh,
does
that's
in
good.
fact hit, and we roll some
Just got me. The
damage.
tip of that just got me.
You bet.
4, but it gets reduced down to 2 because of your armor, I believe.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, so you take a little bit of a hanker in there, but the other ones here, the ones who haven't been dissuaded at all, start to drag off in different directions.
Oh God!
They're again, they're different targets as you hear the screams of the workers saying, "Oh God, no help!" And each of one has a different one, which brings us down to. Actually, I think one of them was tied up with dormant guns. My apologies. Which actually brings us to dormant guns, whose turn it is, and I get to play dormant guns for this combat. Which is great. And he's going to just go big swinging.
Oh, he's not gonna go home.
He's gonna go big, and he's gonna go home. We're gonna go with the old classic, I think here, Excalibur.
Excalibur, baby.
Excalibur.
Yeah, this thing's like trying to grab onto Guns and drag him away, but Guns is a big boy, so he goes ahead and swings for the fences. He doesn't get it through either. I was figuring he was going to crit at least once in there, because this thing packs a punch, but no dice. He takes a swing, but it's kind of too up close and personal for him to get a good purchase with it there. But that is going to bring us now back up to the top of the turn, Rifleman.
That's me.
These things are getting dragged off now. These people are getting dragged off by these things. What do you do, pal?
Yeah, I don't like that at all. So minor action, I'm going to move.
Not a fan.
I'm going to move. Can I get up to Ashfall Hound 6 here?
You could definitely move. Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Moving through the snow is difficult, so like it's gonna take up like all of your movement to get there.
Okay, no problem at all. As long as I can still no bad at. I'm gonna buy an action point, if I may.
Yes, please.
Because I want to hit one of these things. Well, it's like if we're also giving you all of our workers, we got a problem. So
it's a very good point.
I'm rolling my 3 dice here. Oh my God!
I don't know what happened there. Roll again.
Are you sure?
Oh no!
I mean,
it's an 8, 7, 14.
I didn't see it there.
Yeah.
For some reason, it showed up late on my.
Oh yeah. That's not
no
anything.
But
that's my minor and my major action.
You are.
You know what?
Don't you have a reroll ability?
I'm gonna spend a luck.
Okay.
Can I do just for the 1 dice there?
You can absolutely do that.
So, because I have 2 successes already, so I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see what happens here. That's gonna be a hit. That's gonna give me a success.
That does it. Roll some damage. What are you attacking with anyway?
This is a sledgehammer, and in my beefy hands, it does 8 dice, which is as much as my rifle.
Okay. Beef hands.
Hell yeah.
Beef hands. That's really hard on that dog just got whooped.
That's a crit, baby.
Critical injury.
Yeah.
Injury on its left leg. Well,
it is prone, so maybe stop taking our dudes.
Yeah, no,
I hope it didn't need that left leg.
The young man, probably like around the age of like maybe like 19, that it had in its maw, drops as you fucking sledgehammer like through this thing's like leg, and it like fully snaps.
And like I feel pretty bad about that too, because like I love dogs, but like these are bad dogs.
Not these guys.
Actually,
these are the...
Grant, this is all right. Why don't you give me in the heat of the moment here? Why don't you give me a perception? Well, let's call it nature check.
Nature, survival,
or nature. What am I talking? Let's call it medicine.
Okay, straight medicine roll. I am bad at that. Let's roll.
Not straight medicine.
Ooh, yeah, real bad. That's just a complication.
Good. Snow's blinding. You can't really tell. Yeah, you do.
That's a big mean dog.
It's a big mean dog. It's a
big mean dog.
And you just had to put it into its place. It's not dead, but it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
And sort of the kid sort of like scrambles on all fours through the ash and snow.
Totally. Get back in there, I yell.
Yeah, and he gets kind of try to get some cover. Yuri, over to you there, sir.
Yeah, Yuri is going to say.
You're actually going to take some rads right off the top.
Am I?
Well, yes, you are, because you're out not underneath the overpass, but it's actually going to give you an extra hit point.
Yeah, but it heals you.
Because I was like, I'm immune to radiation, but okay.
Yeah, so it's a good thing.
For every 3 points of rads you take, you gain an HP. And for some reason, I have you with 7 wounds on here. I don't think that's accurate.
No, I think that's from a long
time ago. Yeah, okay, there you go. Well, you have now 1 temporary hit point. So
Yay!
you have 20. Yes, moving on.
I'm going to yell out, don't let them get too far away from camp, and take shot at Ashfall Hound 1 up here.
Absolutely.
I'm going to try it again with the Sherlock Holmes, because I'm pretty good with this gun now, and I would really like it to work.
Not
Yuri,
quite.
little rusty.
Little
rusty.
Anything you want to do with your
Get it.
minor actions, sir?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hoof. You tell me how far north I can hoof while this is going. Like, you tell me when to stop.
You want to chase after him? I'd say about there with the snow. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just don't want them to get too far away from me firing. I kind of want to keep him in range, and that's my mama. That's my that's my turn.
Yeah, normally you would have been able to kind of close the distance and get right up and close and personal, but you're kind of like,
I'm an old man in the snow. Fuck this.
100%.
I get it.
100%. That's exactly what's up. Then last in the player order, Johnny Bottlecap. What do you want to do, pal? You have a friggin' thing in your face currently, but you have rescued one of these dudes from getting dragged away.
Yeah, like I almost wonder if my efforts might be better suited trying to stop one of the other ones that's running away rather than the dude that's like right next to me, you know?
Yeah.
So all of the other dogs have someone except for the one that's tied up with guns?
The number 2's got one, number 4's got one, and number 1's got one. So 3 out of the, 4 that happen, yeah.
So I want to shoot at the one that's actually farthest from me. Ashfall Hound's number 4.
Number 4? Yeah, for sure.
Before it gets too far for anyone to deal with, kind of thing.
Yeah, using your combat rifle, I imagine.
Combat rifle, indeed.
Yeah, because I'd say, what's the range on that bad boy? What's
is
its effectiveness? Close? No, medium or long? I can't remember.
I think it is medium. Let me see. Would that be a long range shot from where I am?
I would say he's probably long range.
Okay, so I
it
might.
It would be even tougher because it's like snowing and like it's like dark and shit. But like you could definitely do it, but you'd be looking at a difficulty 4 to smoke him from that far.
Oh, that's not good. No, I will aim for one of these other ones. That is.
Sure. 2's got one and 1's got one.
Okay, 2. We're gonna go with number 1. Numero uno.
Somebody's got to hit this fucking dog eventually.
There we go. Here we go.
There you go.
May I be so bold as to buy another dice as well?
You absolutely can.
Please go ahead and do that.
I love
that pot is getting big.
It's fine. It'll probably be fine.
It'll probably be fine.
It's fine.
Are you kidding? Oh, wait, hold on.
You get to re-roll.
Yeah.
You do get to re-roll
Yeah,
that
and I
one.
gave myself too many dice here. 1 second. Here we go.
Hey, that's exactly another success.
Okay. Kaboom. Nice. Yeah, you smoke him. Roll me some damage there, buddy.
Smoke him if you got him.
Smoke him if you got him.
Looks like you did. He's wounded.
You peg him. Yeah, you clip him. He gets shot and drops the we'll say it's a young lady this time.
Shot, drop, and roll.
In his jaws. Well played. Anything you want to do? You do still have this dude right in front of you. Anything you want to do with your minor action?
Can I like do like an unarmed kind of strike, like with like one of my hands, or? If you spend. You'd have to spend some more action to do something like that. Oh no!
You could like disengage from him.
Nah, it's okay. It's fine. I won't do anything. That'll be my turn.
Okay, you are going to take some more rads though, because you did spend your turn out under under the snow.
Oh, can I tuck myself underneath the overpass?
You could absolutely
as my
do that. Could say
final.
that. Yeah, you kind of pulled away from Buddy.
Rolls, because you know how fond of rolling John is.
Of a tactical
A tactical roll. It's a tactical roll.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay, well played. Well, the dogs here, the two, I guess it is, that still have their prey here, start to move awfully close to being out of range. Anything else you want to do here? I guess this guy doesn't have any. Oh no, it's this guy's gonna coming in hot on Johnny Bottlecap here now, as is this guy.
They're probably not too
So
happy
a couple
about all
attacks
that.
gonna go on here first. Two of them are going to attack Johnny Bottlecap, not that one. John Cap, excuse me.
Ooh, John Cap.
I know, I gotta get used to this. That is going to be a. What is your? Oh, it is a hit. Yeah, I think your defense is only one. With an attack there with some bite.
Ooh.
I'm gonna deal some damage to you there, Johnny. I guess it's 3 damage will be with your
Oh my God.
with your armor resistance. Another one here, number 3, also going to attack Johnny Bottlecap.
I think I have a defensive 2 there, bud.
Oh, you do have a defensive 2. Yes, so that first one missed, but the
Get out of here.
second one hits. Yes.
Second one hits.
And that one does
Radiation bite.
that much of radiation to you. Then we are going on. You're still looking okay at the moment. You got a couple of
Your hair is.
You're a big boy.
Your hair is fine. Yeah. And then we do have another one that's attacking Mr. Rifleman here. Going to take a bite. I mean, you are in a power armor frame.
Is he just gnawing at one of the legs?
That's just a nope.
Just breaking his teeth off on my titanium or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Oops, what did I do there?
Oh, Guns, where did you go?
Guns-
We need him.
Guns just ran away.
We need you now more than ever.
Sorry, there we go. I don't know why
Get
Guns ran
Guns.
away so far.
I'm getting the hell out of
It
here.
wasn't even his turn. But he just ran away. He gets a bite attack. Oh.
Oh, there we go. Fucking finally. Wait.
Oh no, that's
Oh.
on Dormant Guns.
That's on Guns.
For a second, I was like, why is Guns biting this dog? And then I realized, oh,
Yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Roll
That's
for
why.
bite. Oh.
Forget Excalibur, it's biting time.
Yes,
bite, it's
indeed.
choppy chop.
And now Guns is going to do.
He'll be
his-
dormant gums.
Oh,
Oh my
Guns.
god.
Get the fuck out of here.
Out of here.
That's
I'm gonna just bug out.
ridiculous. Oh, there you go. He hits.
Hey.
He hits with
That's what we
Excalibur and a
needed.
whopping 9 dice.
Oh.
Fucking Christ on a
Oh.
cracker.
Holy
Smash.
shit. Wow.
Yep, that worked.
Two-handed.
Finally, yeah. He drops his person to the hound drops their target, and we are back to the top of the order, which I believe is Mr. Rifleman.
That's me.
What you gonna
All
do,
right.
pal?
So the dog that has run down here, bottom left,
Yes.
which I believe
Number
is
4.
number 4.
Are you going to make a long distance phone call?
He's still got one of our dudes,
He
right?
does.
He does
All
have
right.
a worker.
I'm gonna aim as my minor action, so that'll give me a dice.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy another dice, so you're gonna get one.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. So now he's so you can use your long range rifle. I would
Yep.
imagine.
Yes, I will not shoot him with the sledgehammer, though that would be funny to watch.
Fair enough.
It wasn't the Fallout series where I threw the wrench, but I'm imagining that amusing. Anyway, okay, so hunting rifle with 4 dice. I'm shooting.
Oh.
That's going to be a torso shot.
It hits. Roll me some
to Wolfie
dice
boy.
taculars there.
That's not a very powerful hit. 3. The right leg is wounded for that dog.
It takes some damage. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Indeed. It has.
No, I've used.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's dropped its victim, but now its victim is still out in the snow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is something to consider. But yes, you still have you spent your major and minor here now.
Yeah, I spent major minor. Can I just put a foot on the dog that's next to me. I don't want to hurt it. I'm just trying to stop it from going anywhere. Would you allow me to just take one step with no
If you want
cost?
to, I would say you'd have to do like a grapple type situation.
Yeah.
And if you want to do any sort of like action Jackson, you're gonna have to spend some resources to do it. I would say
Never mind then.
Holding him,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to do for free. I would say.
Yeah. All right. I'll just. Yeah. So I did I shot my load. That's it for Rifleman.
Don't love that.
Amazing. Okay,
Oh,
very good.
wow.
Moving on to now Yuri. It is your go. What you gonna do, pal?
Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to buy because apparently I'm not fucking good at shooting this turn, this combat. So I'm gonna buy a dice from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 3.
So,
I'm gonna try to Sherlock Ohms this Ashfall Hound.
sure. Roll me Triz dice,
how-
please.
Yes. How do I again add it from the weapons section? If I press shift,
Just
I can add one more.
you-
I can in my modifier.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
add
yeah.
one. Okay, I got you. Come on, do it! Oh my god!
Oh.
Wow. dude.
Oh.
Dice. No dice. You take some
Um,
shots.
Actually, I'm
with
gonna
the
burn. I'm gonna burn a luck point. I
Okay.
think because I can do that, right? I can burn a luck point to try to re-roll that 19.
You can absolutely do that.
I got it. I gotta
You
get
gotta
that
hit
guy.
something. You gotta start pulling your weight there.
Okay, so my
Come on,
target
Gramps.
number. My target number is 14 with this.
And you
Come on.
just made it on the last one too.
Here we go.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Okay.
You
That
just
is 3. I say a little prayer and fucking fire off on the Sherlock Ohms. Finally hitting
Absolutely.
something. Christ on a cracker. Christ on a bike. And
Oh.
it's a burst. Oh, please don't get the dude. Oh no. It's the only gun I got.
well, you can choose to activate your spending there for if you get to do it. You get to have to spend ammo to do it as well. So I think you're safe in this case.
I'm going to choose not to set the whole area on fire. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you do make contact with him and you do some damage, which is not too shabby. And he drops his person as well. At this sort of with all of their prey currently out of their mouths, you actually hear cut through the howling wind a deep and bellowing howl that cuts through, and the ones that are engaged here with you, Grant, peel out, as does the ones with guns, and with you here, Johnny, and number 1 here. But the one way down here, number 4, grabs his person that's still there and runs off into the distance. Give me a moment.
Jenny, no!
Jenny, no! Clear the battle map here now.
Oh,
As the
Fuck.
situation dies down, as quick as it all sort of holy shit just happened, you are now sort of left like, holy shit, what just happened? As you're now left, there's blood stains and shit all over the place, from these hounds and whatnot, as they took off into the wilderness, and tracks leading off with one of them out into the wild.
Can I like put a little narrative part here that will not structurally change what you're doing?
I would absolutely love it if you did.
So Rifleman seeing this this Ashfall Hound pick up that worker, that villager, and take off.
Villager.
I shut up.
No, it's good. I love it.
I go to take like a bound towards it as if I'm going to follow, but then stop and look over everyone huddled under the bridge and like scared, and then feel this profound sense of like, fuck, I can't help that person because we have all these people here.
Sure, yeah.
And just like let out the biggest sigh and like go back under the bridge, and no one can see this because I've got goggles on and everything, but like a single tear goes down my cheek.
Fuck. Anything you want to do in the aftermath here? In the quick exact second. Anyone else have any little things they want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to that person who just got released by that northern dog that I finally hit, and help them back to the underpass, and just shout out into the snow where I can't see, just like, we have to rally everyone, get them underneath the overpass. And I'm gonna help our little our workers there to kind of regroup. We done got surprised, boys. We done got.
You got jumped a little bit. Yeah, a little bit here. All of the workers sort of there's a couple of them that are injured now. I'm not going to keep track of fucking 10 to 9, well now 9,
9.
Different individuals as we're going. But yeah, a couple of them have some bite marks from where they were starting to get dragged away and whatnot. But they're all doing for the most part. Pretty much okay. But yeah, one of the guys comes up to you and sort of introduces himself and says, "Oh my God, what in the hell was those?"
Yes, I do not rightly know. I have not encountered any wild rabid dogs attempting to kidnap people before. This was way too organized for beasts of that level.
Well, they carted off. This is gonna be too hard to do. They carted off one of us. We have to go after her.
For the moment,
The monster. It
I
got her.
know. I understand.
I'll come up and put my hand just gently on the upset townsfolk's shoulder, and just say,
"A smile can turn any day around."
Shut the fuck. No, it's sincerely not the time, Grant. And
What are you talking about smiling on a day like this?
I'll say, what the hell? What? I have never seen anything like that. Wait, how fast do you think that they could get moving? They could keep moving with a person in their jaws. Let's do a check on this. Let's actually, I'm fucking wicked good at survival.
Sure.
So
how fast could you? I'll tell you how fast.
You know what? That was a rhetorical question, because I'm gonna fucking tell you.
Sure. What are you trying to deduce here, and how are you trying to deduce it?
I want to see if Yuri could figure out how fast, if there's even a chance that one of us could catch, or maybe a couple of people protected from radiation could catch up to that thing right away, pretty immediately.
Interesting. Yeah.
Guns and I both basically are okay. I have resistance, and Guns is a mutant.
True.
I'm also immune to radiation.
So also you, but then someone has to stay with these people if all three of us are gone.
I also don't want to split the party. I'm just trying to find a narrative way to figure out why we're not going to go after Jenny right now.
I would tell everyone that if we have to stay tight, because this might just be the beginning of something much worse if we get any deeper into it.
Yeah.
And it's radioactive.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. Yeah, for sure. We can do this as a group test. However you guys want to kind of figure this out. Sure. Yeah, if you want kind of trying to figure out sort of what these, how fast these things can move. I'll say that'll probably be an intelligence. Oh, I don't know. Propose me something.
Survival?
How is Yuri going to figure this out?
I would think it would be a survival, an intelligence, a tracking roll, or
That makes sense to me.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
Manner of practical bushcraft, like hunting, foraging, fishing, building, making fire. Sure. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say okay. So between I was meant more narratively, man. What are you doing? Getting down with them?
Yeah. I'm just kind of.
I love that.
I'm doing some tracking. I'm gonna go out in the snow and do some quick tracking.
Based on how big they are,
Grant, I think can help.
Distance between footprints.
It's good. Yeah, intelligence, survival. We'll say it's depending on how high you roll, more you'll kind of figure out about these beasts. We'll say.
Sure. I have a 16, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Sure.
Just
Yep.
2 dice there.
And then Grant, you go ahead
Shall
and
I
roll,
do the
roll one as
single
well.
dice assist?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So I got
Single
2
dice.
successes, and then yours is a 16 or lower. Done.
Yeah.
So I got 3
Well,
successes.
yeah. So there you go. You got, you got 3. Okay. Yeah. Here's what I'll say. Yeah, sort of a combination of, looking at, getting down, sort of figuring out like how big their strides were while they were sort of like dragging and whatnot. And also just sort of like how close they got to everyone and, kind of just putting all of your collective heads together. Yeah, you can definitely sort of tell that like they're moving at a decent pace. Not like super fast, but probably too fast for you to like, fully catch up. If you're gonna if you're gonna try to track somebody down in sort of both this weather, this time of day, you're gonna have to sort of wait. I would say either wait it out, or it's gonna take some time to actually like do the tracking of it. If you're doing it at night, like right now, it's gonna be, there are tracks in the snow, so that's gonna be, something that's to your favor. But the darkness is gonna play a factor. So I would, long and the short of it is, you could definitely follow this track, but depending on how you want to do it, when you want to do it, will determine how long it takes.
I'm going to say to the group, I think, at first light, we can talk about tracking this dog down. Do you think? And then I look at Rifleman and John Cap and say, do you think maybe this is what happened to our old friend there?
Ooh, Clint, yeah.
Do you think Clint maybe was somehow kidnapped by dogs?
If these dogs are taking people, there's a very good chance they would have taken Clint. And all these hounds, almost all of them got wounded. So if we leave it too long, their blood trails are gone.
Also something to think about. Yeah.
Right now, we might be able to track them.
Yeah, a couple of them had some pretty significant injuries too, so they're probably moving at a slower pace than the other ones.
I say we wait till first light and move as quickly as we can. Once the storm has passed. Otherwise, almost everyone in our caravan will get very, very sick from radiation poisoning. We will go at first light.
Fair enough. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, you spend the rest of the night sort of speaking with getting. Say you're doing spare the dying, tending to the wounded.
Yeah. Yuri's gonna go around do some first aid, some fucking ministering, whatever. But yeah, I think personally, if we go running off half cocked in this storm, we're gonna get jumped a lot more in the dark than if we. I mean, Jenny might be dead. We might just find her dead.
Yeah.
Question.
I'll say, as you're sort of, going about sort of the rest of the night, and everyone's sort of a little bit more on guard than maybe they were, before people started getting dragged into the snow. But yeah, as the night sort of drags on, the Legion sort of workers there, ex-Legion workers, as it were, have a bit of a fire going on. You can see the one guy who sort of, started talking to you, before and sort of urging to get them back. He's talking to some of the others that are there, and you kind of recall like, oh yeah, Titus said he'd send one of his sort of proxies with him there. And he's talking to the rest of the crowd, and as sort of they're getting ready to bed down for the rest of the night, he comes up to the three of you, has a quick chat, just says, I appreciate the not running half-cocked into the wilderness, but just so you know, whatever it is you decide to do, if you are going to track down our missing compatriot, I'd like to come with you, because you see, that was my beloved, and
oh my god,
if I could stick with you, that would be and do anything that could help, I would be much appreciated, because my name is Decimus Meridius, and I will not be a husband to a slain wife. And that's where we're going to take our halftime break. We're going to take 10 minutes as you guys have a new quest, which is, I don't know, help me think of something gladiator related. I got nothing. See you later.
Call.
As we'll call this one, as you have some Roman legionaries who's asked you to retrieve his stolen wife. We will come back in, we'll call it just after 9 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Mountain, and we will be back with the hunt for Red October or whatever it is these guys decide to do and how they decide to do it. So,
that's the name of the episode now, The Hunt for Red October.
That's now the episode. Okay, yeah, very good. I love how Raj comes up with these names on the fly. We will be back in about 10 minutes. So go have yourselves a little bio break. Get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Pour yourself some tea, like I'm gonna do. And we will be back shortly. Stay tuned.
Okay, come on back. Bye.
You know what? Let's just leave it up. There's the map, everybody.
Hey, there's the map, everybody.
There's the map, everybody.
Now you know.
Welcome.
Now you know.
Back now you know. If you didn't know the map,
you know.
now you know. It's right there. Welcome back to the last half, second half of Fistful of Neutrons, The Ghoul, the Bad, and the Ugly, Episode 2. We are now rocking and rolling through the wilderness. If you're just joining us now, thank you for tuning in. Can you hear me? No, now you can hear me. Hello. Yes, if you couldn't hear me before, you can hear me now. We are back. We are back with more Action Jackson for the last half of this episode. So, let's get into it. Thank you all for tuning in. See some new faces and some old faces tuning in here as well. Forrest, thanks for chiming in the chat. We got George Keith in the house. E-Score P, the gang's all here. Surprise Boulette. We're having a good time. Well, we're having a good time
until yeah. Don't fight me now.
Until the hounds showed up. Yes, if you're just joining us, the gang here has just repelled an attack from some big, mean old nasty hounds with some radioactive tendencies, it seems. And one of them has dragged off one of the workers from the caravan. I saw someone ask in the chat, and I forgot to mention this while it was happening. How many action points does the Overseer currently have? I actually spent 4 of them during that encounter. I was just so excited to do it because I had so many. For the actual dog to jump the queue and steal one of the workers and run away. So currently I have 2 in the pot because these guys were so gracious to give me some, but that was in the night. Now it has reached the morning. You guys were doing some watches here, making sure no other dog attacks happened, and in fact, you did hear some noises out in the wilds, but there were no other sightings or attacks from the pooches through the night. At the morning time, there's still some of the ashfall coming down, but not in a big old blizzard like we were having the night before, which caused you guys to take the shelter. It's more standard now than what you would normally see this time of year, just kind of like just some nuclear fallout, just hazing down in the sky. So it will make potentially radioactive sensitive players maybe have to think about that as it's happening, and in combat will potentially have some impacts while you're outside as well. But it is the morning time, and you've been chatting with what did I say, Decimus Meridius.
Yeah, Decimus Meridius. Yeah,
Decimus Meridius, one of the legionaries, former legionaries, who is a part of this worker crew that you have. You can tell that he's a bit of a leader of men of sorts. He claims to just be a simple farmer, but it seems that his battle scars might tell a different story. And you've been chatting with him sort of about the folks, and it was indeed his poor lovely wife Calpurnia who was dragged off. He's seeming like pretty chill about it, and he kind of knows where you guys are coming from, that running off into the wilderness was probably not the right call, but
he was awfully polite for a man whose wife just got stolen by a dog.
It seems like he's like a pretty stoic.
Excuse me. Point of order. That was my wife, my betrothed.
Point of order.
I got kidnapped by that weird dog.
Okay. Oh yeah, I mean he's kind of holding it together, but he's also there for the folks. Like Titus kind of put him in charge of okay, when you're going down there, be the eyes and ears of our little crew while you're down there, and he's doing a pretty good job, but holding it together. He has said if you guys do go, that he would be open to come along, but it's up to you what you guys want to do. It's morning time. As mentioned, it's nowhere near as ash folly as it was before. What in the heck do you guys want to do?
I turn to Rifleman and John and say, I do not believe that leaving anyone behind I would be comfortable with, and I don't think that sending only a small amount of our force to look for Calpurnia would be appropriate either. I say we take the entire caravan and track her down. I think this might be also what may have happened to Clint. And either way, we're going to have to secure this route, so might as well do it now, together.
Yeah, I don't think it's a great idea to take everyone here traipsing through the snow, and a worse one, leaving half the party here, while a couple of us may encounter more dogs than we can handle, we may have to wait this storm out, roll out together in force as soon as the weather clears.
John, do you have anything? What do you feel about this?
Don't split the party. We'll go in the morning.
Okay, yeah. So I think that's the plan. As soon as as soon as it's clear, I think we're going to we're going to start tracking poor Calpurnia down.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Probably, once you all wake up proper in the morning, it's 7 a.m. or something like that. But by the time it's actually first light, you can tell that, like, okay, it's decent enough weather now that, you could travel like you were traveling from Longmount to where you are now in the Badlands. Out on the outskirts of Dogtown. So yeah, you are sort of in.
So after a leisurely brunch, just like really stretching it out, doing some morning yoga.
Yeah, just like a quick, self-care routine. Get ready to go, and absolutely, yeah. So tracking these guys down, it's going to be both easy and difficult in some different ways. I mean, like there's snow, ash, around that makes for good tracks. But, it was, pretty stormy last night, so it's gonna be a little bit trickier to track them off-road. How dost thou would like to try to figure this out? What's the plan?
I don't know.
I think we could try to get Duke to be doing some sniffing. They were injured. If there's blood, Duke might be able to pick that up through the snow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's get Dookie on the case.
I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah, okay. So you go out with Duke, and he's sniffing around, and where you were fighting and sledgehammered, that one, real good and ouchy. There's like, the leftovers of its like leg, but yeah, you've got the bottom half of one of these things' legs. It's gross. It's covered in blood and like fur and like nasty like skin, like wasteland mongrelly. Like it's a nasty fucking half of a leg. And Duke's able to like give this a little snifferoo. And he sort of looks up and sort of points out towards the direction where you saw the survivor being dragged off to. So if you guys want to give me you can do this as a group test, I'll say. It would be, with the snowfall and the amount of time that's passed, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a difficulty, normally I would say 4, but with Duke in the mix, it's going to be down to a 3, because that's what dogs get to do as their fancy little dog perk. Way to remember that. 100%. If you guys want to do a group test, one of you can roll and one of you can assist. No action points in your pool currently.
What's the check again?
Is this a survival?
3. But perception, survival.
Perception.
Classic. Yeah.
My perception is pretty good. Should I do the primary roll?
Sure, yeah, if you want.
My target number would be a 9. Is yours better, Yuri?
Oh, my target number is a 14.
Yeah, I'm not participating in this.
Okay.
You're higher than I am, Yuri.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I think together
I'll do an assist.
We'll put our heads together and what do you think, boy? Who done did the crime, McGruff? Take a bite out of crime.
As he take a
Get out of here.
Okay, perception and survival. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. 1.
Ooh, only one success. Yeah. So here's what I'll say you're able to do. You are able to follow some of this track. Duke's doing his thing and smelling, and you're able to see some of the tracks. But as you go, it parts of them like you can tell have been dusted over by the wind. And there's a lot of tracks actually. And the further you sort of start to go with the crew, you can tell that you're following this type of dog's tracks, and as you're sort of going, you can see more of them sort of show up and try and appear, going in different directions and stuff. So it takes a little bit of doing. In fact, well, I believe that 19 is actually going to be a complication as well, with a difficulty 3 test. So as you're going, you sort of come to a legit fork in the road. There's three sort of paths, the tracks go off in different directions. So it's gonna take another test, and this one it's gonna be even spicier. So now it's gonna be a difficulty 5 down to a difficulty 4. If you want to try to decipher which way they go. Unless...
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Never mind.
Unless you can think of something, narratively that you're doing to help bring this difficulty down.
Yeah. Duke's already helping. I've got no real tricks because this isn't an intelligence roll. It's a perception roll, so I couldn't re-roll that anyway. I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet and hope for good numbers because I got nothing really else in the tank for this. But I will say, I do want to make it clear we've taken everybody. We haven't left anybody behind. And we're working in a tight pocket.
You got the whole gang.
Yeah. We don't want to get jumped no more. We done got fooled once. You can't get fooled again.
Yeah, you can't get fooled again. You're hearing like dogs barking and stuff the closer you're getting into town. Like it sort of led south and then or north and then around south into town. So like you're moving further. Like currently you're kind of like in this industrial kind of industrial park. There's like a lot of like warehouses and big parking lots, and there's a train yard running through. So like you're hearing dogs out in the wilderness, but like you haven't seen like a regular ass dog in a minute, which is a bit odd. You think that you probably would have by now.
I am going to buy another dice from you because I really want this to work.
Okay.
And then I guess, Grant, you'll have to assist me on this again. Yep. But same. It's a 14. I'm going to get down.
Does anybody want to spend any luck to switch out any attributes? Think outside the box here, gentlemen.
I don't think I can. I think I'm just going to have to...
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, I'm buying an extra dice from you.
Just don't fuck it up.
Just don't fuck it up. It's easy. Just don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't need my help, but you got it anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Don't fuck it up.
These rolls this episode are...
It's all over the map, buddy.
Fucking wild.
Sure.
Wild. Okay. So you pull it off, and then some. You actually even hit the 5 difficulty somehow on that one, but also get another complication. In the mix,
nice.
which is interesting. So yeah, you're able to and I'll say sort of between Duke and like with like the rest of like you get the whole gang sort of out and about looking, and you spread out a little bit and then kind of tell, okay, no, you can see now the drag marks of like a person, what looks like a person's legs, going in this one path. So you're able to veer everybody heading that way. And you do in fact head that way, and you're able to sort of like you're bobbing and weaving through a lot of these warehouses now, and like mostly abandoned. So it's becoming easier to sort of follow these tracks because they're all sort of headed in now this one direction after fanning out. And as you get closer, you do in fact see that there is a bit of a terminus here where they end, and with a lot of luck, as we can see with those rolls, and a good amount of skill, you are able to find where it appears to be leading to some sort of den. It's an old warehouse with a sort of big roll doors, about 4 or 5 of them across the front. 2 of them are open. Oh, I guess one of them is open, and another has a big old smashed like forklift through it, and in fact, it's almost as if I had...
Do we have a map for this?
You were describing something?
Map for this.
It's a warehouse map.
It's a warehouse map. This is what you guys see yourselves outside of currently. Still sort of the Ashfall ambience going on, but not mechanically, just it's wintertime currently. And this is where you find yourselves. This is the layout of this spot. There are tracks leading sort of into the open roll doors and the busted down man door on the side of the building.
Now
you can hear some barking and some noises inside, and maybe I don't know, maybe something that sounds like a scream. I don't know, hard to tell.
I was gonna say normally dogs would have, or like wolves would have den watchers. Do I see anybody, like any sentinels, any sentinel dogs out there?
Oh, interesting question. Why don't you give me how do you guys want to do a little snoop around? Are you trying to like sneak up and get a look on the place? Are you trying to like get an overhead
I'm not
view?
exactly a sneak guy.
Sure.
Is anybody in here?
Talk it out to me.
Yeah, I'm a sneak guy.
Do you want to?
I'm just a sneak.
John, would you like to maybe go ahead and see what your eyes can see, and come back and report to us?
Yeah, I'll have a quick look around. Hit you right back.
Okay. Do not engage. If they hear or see you, just get the fuck back here, and we'll deal with the fallout. Huh.
Yuri, come on, you know me.
Come on, man.
And
Come
on. He just walks away.
Yeah, 100%.
I do know you. That's why I said it.
That's why I said it with my mouth, because I know you.
Am I
also
what is it,
don't
agility sneak?
Yeah. Here's what I'll
do, like,
if Johnny wants to go do a
type of-
little recon. How do you want to do this, John? Do you want to go ground level? You trying to get a bird's eye view? How
Up
how
high.
are you
I
gonna
want to be up
infiltrate?
high somehow. I want to climb something, see if I can kind of scope out, the lay of the land. See if there's any lesser guarded or unnoticed parts that we kind of sneak our way through.
For sure. Yeah. Absolutely. I'll say there's the equivalent of like a power pylon type deal, right? It's an industrial kind of area. Yeah, and you're able to sort of do a little bobbin weaving. Why don't you, in fact, go ahead and give me I guess what would this be, like agility plus sneak?
Yeah, let's do
Give me
that.
agility
Yeah.
sneak. Let's make it. What's your target number?
14.
Okay, let's make it a difficulty 2.
All right.
All right.
I'm just gonna go straight up. I think I can do it.
I believe in me.
I believe in you
I
too.
believe in me.
I believe in me.
Okie dokie.
Not quite. Here's what else with a mixed success. What I'll say you're able to do there. You're able to sort of do some bobbing and weaving.
But then I step on a tree branch.
some duck diving and dodging. And you get to this power pylon pole, and you climb up above it, and you get sort of above the other buildings. You're maybe about like half a block away where you can see this place. As you're up there, you're kind of taking a look. And like I think you have like a reflex sight or something on your
on my combat rifle.
Yeah, so we'll say like maybe you're like you're trying to pull a Grant because you've seen him all the time use his scope as a magnifying glass. So
This is what Grant would do.
Yeah, this is what Grant would
This
do.
is what Grant would do.
Yeah,
WWGD.
you are the new Grant apparently, the new broody, edgy sniper guy. So yeah, you're up there and like you're trying to like mess with it, but as you are. Let's say there's one of the trowels that you got from Tater Tom's Tato Farm last episode when you guys got all those things. Yeah, one of the you put one of the trowels, the garden spades in your back pocket, and as you're sort of swinging your gun around, it drops out. It falls.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding,
The
ding,
fucking
ding,
Peregrine
ding,
took
ding,
this.
ding, 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 ding. Baby
He
knife
took this
falls
right up.
all the way down, and so you guys, from like maybe a full block away, the whole crowd, you guys can see Johnny up in the sky now, as it's some ping ponging and some ding donging comes down the way of the metal tower, and Johnny, you yourself, so it wasn't a stealthy maneuver, but you do get a good bird's eye view of this place, and you don't see anyone around currently, but you did just make a whole bunch of noise, and all of a sudden the barking from inside stops.
Oh, well, so hold on. As the trowel is falling,
Yes.
Johnny kind of says to John, I see I'm even doing it.
You're even doing it.
It's gonna take.
Says to himself, mistakes do happen.
Ooh, baby, so good. I love that. That just happened. Mistakes did just happen. For all intents and/or purposes, you are not in combat, but you are. Think of it as in you are in.
Might
sort
as
of
well
like,
be in combat.
You're in combat light. Shit's happening. You may or may not have just alerted.
And literally everyone.
The den to that there are people outside. What do you want to do? I'll say that was John. Jesus Christ. His move. So I guess that would now be Dormant Guns, but we'll say it goes to the quote unquote top of the order if there were one. To Rifleman. Rifleman, what do you want to do? You've just seen John. Get up high in the air and then drop this thing down. You're a bit of a ways away. What do you want to do?
I'm concerned about the group we have. I don't want the dogs to do anything else to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to get the 10 to a safe location, a little out of the way of harm.
Sure. Yeah.
Hunker down in a building or something. Yeah.
Totally. There's a good number.
Get them in a shed. Move half a car in front of the door or something.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Because most of these folks aren't like, no, they're not like Titus or Decimus here. Most of them are like younger kids, the younger folks that were ready to work and maybe go start a new life down on the farm. So this makes sense not to bring a whole bunch of them with him. You're able to find a very similar looking warehouse, and after a quick ocular pat down, able to take a look and tell that it is in fact empty, and the folks are stashed in there. While this is happening, Yuri, what's your move?
First thing, can you relink that warehouse map? It's popped up as empty.
It's blank for me, yeah.
Yeah, it's blank for me.
My apologies. Here, let's try that.
I was the only one. I'm like, is everyone looking at a warehouse right now?
Oh, okay, now how about now? Try. Oh no, hold on.
How about now?
How about now?
Can you see me now?
Okay, it's coming up. But what do you want to do though?
I think I'm going to try to get up into a larger vantage or a higher vantage point. I don't want to be on the ground when shit goes down. You know what? Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna get up on top of Enola May.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up on top of Enola May.
Nice.
I'm gonna ride my sweet Enola May into battle if that has to happen.
Wow, that's pretty badass.
I imagine you disconnect the
the truck hitch. The trailer hitch is like, yeah, that's what I'll do really quickly. I'll see the child drop and just whisper to myself, "Fuck, I hope he remembers to get back here." And like, just really quickly dump the trailer load off the back and scramble up on top of Enola May. Yeah.
Wish I have a button for this somewhere.
And I'm gonna prepare for a sweeping attack on us. I think I fought wild dogs before plenty of times on the caravan, so I think they know. I think Yuri would know that they'll probably try to flank him.
Sure.
So, yeah, just getting up on top of Enola May to protect her and get prepared for anything that might come down the pipe.
For sure, you got the reins in one hand, Sherlock Holmes in the other. Love it. John, as you're up in the air there, you can see that the silence is broken as two more Ashfall hounds, one from I'll get them up on the map here shortly, but one right where the regular open door is comes out and starts sniffing around, and another where the forklift has busted through the roll door. You can see that they're outside now. You've gotten their attention, whether you wanted to or not, and they are now, a couple of them, outside of the place.
Johnny, what do you want? You just want to fucking open up on him, buddy? This is your rodeo.
I mean, I might as well. Okay, so I can see two Ashfall hounds,
correct,
but not myself.
You think about you're like in the corner of the bottom right of the map there, and you're up on you're just outside of the map. You would have to spend a movement action to get into combat proper, to get sort of down from the tower and to get in. So think of it, you're in Overwatch right now, seeing all of this.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna chill up in Overwatch for right now. Maybe take like an aim, like I'm gonna be at the ready for anything that comes into my zone. But
Sure.
I figure by the time I get down, that'll be like, my full action basically. So I'll just stay where I am.
Yeah, for sure. You're handing up top, ready to go, but not taking a shot. What's Dorman Guns gonna do here?
I think he probably just he's caravan guard. He's gonna hang out with me in an Olame.
Okay. He saddles
prepare an action.
And takes the junk jet. Yep. Okay, so you guys are just hanging out at the moment.
I think Yuri would call out. Like, I think he knows the jig is up, and just calls out as loud as he can, like, "Calpurnia, can you hear me?"
At that, the two dogs kind of like turn their head. We'll say it's sort of that same south corner of the map here. Why? In fact, let me get gentlemen onto the battle map here. We'll put you about there. We'll get the guns on here, and apparently I got to get a Nola May token here too as well. The three of you guys in the corner here with John just off screen. As you can see these dogs, and they sort of turn towards you here, and as you call out to Calpurnia, all you hear from inside is a scream.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, these dogs see you now as you approach. And I'll say that it is go time.
Yeah, let's start unloading on these dumb mutts.
Yeah, let's do just that. Hold on, we get the combat map back up here. Okay, we are back into combat action, Jackson. Yes, indeed, it is go time. We'll say it's top of your guys' order. I don't know why when the map does that. Rifleman, you are up. There are two dogs outside of this building. What do you want to do?
I hate to say it, I still can't see the warehouse map.
You can't see the map?
No, we can't see the map properly.
It's just black. I can just see the players on the map.
Why can't you guys see the map? Hold on.
I don't know.
I
see it.
I thought I was just being polite, but
No.
I can't see the map either.
Hold on. You should all be able to see the things.
I'm there too. Sorry.
I mean, I see it on the YouTube.
Okay,
It's definitely up on the stream.
There's two dogs. I don't know why you guys aren't seeing that, but you should.
No problem.
Annoying. Either way.
There's two dogs visible.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me which one? And because I see dogs in the combat tracker, I'll just
The
click
two
one of
dogs
them.
that you see on the map are the two dogs that are on the map, or the dogs that are there.
Okay.
They're shootable.
Okay, I feel bad then because I see hounds 1 through 4. So I'm gonna pick hound 1.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
There's two hounds. Would you
Sorry,
like to shoot
everybody.
one?
I would like to shoot a hound.
Okay, good.
Shoots a
shoot it.
hound!
What
Shoot
a
the
hound.
hounds. Okay. And what a hound. Okay.
Hey, what a hound.
Rolling. I'm gonna aim. Also, sorry, I rolled before I said aim. If my minor action could be
Yeah.
aiming,
Sure,
that'd be
yeah,
cool.
absolutely.
So I'll re-roll one of those.
Sure.
Technically, that's what aim lets you do. It's not actually a third dice, but it kind of has the same impact
is,
as just
yeah.
rolling 3. Okay,
Same
so
effect
that's
in this
3
case.
successes.
Yes,
And
indeed.
I'm going to roll a ton of these little combat dice, and I'm going to get not all that much damage. 2 piercing, 5 damage total.
Yes, indeed. So you're going to do a number of damage to one of these hounds. We'll say that it's hound number 1, just to make life easy. The hit hurt, but not as much as you would have hoped. The piercing did help there, absolutely.
Otis
Awesome.
here. Just because
That's it for me.
I've run into this before. Do you have the fog of war on your map?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to
Okay.
figure it out here.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's fine. It's
Stop
fine.
asking questions I don't know the answer to. Come on.
Come on.
The answers you seek.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure why you guys can't see it. I have
That's fine.
I have the lighting and all of the things there. It's strange. I don't know.
It's whatever. All right, so who up? I think it's
Yuri, I think, is after Rifleman. On the
yes, it is.
combat
Sorry, my
tracker.
apologies.
Yep.
Yes, it is indeed Yuri. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up fucking shoot that stupid dog.
Yep.
I am pissed off because they were so hard to hit.
Yeah.
In the fucking.
You do have an action point now currently.
Okay. I'm gonna just try before they close the distance. Just try to get it off on my own.
Sure.
And it inventory weapons. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Sherlock Holmes has a fucking 14 is my target number. So that's nope. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it at all. I have a complication. The ninth complication of the game.
You take some shots.
Your ninth complication of the day.
Hey,
it goes wildly off, and yeah, you know what? This is just gonna be fun because things are so complicated. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna spend an action point to make this just really bad, because that's just fun for me to do. So yeah, you shoot and it kind of goes wide. And so these windows, there's windows in the front of the shop here, and the lasers just kind of go through, and you can tell that whatever you hit, sort of these shelves here in the background, you definitely cause a bit of a fire inside at
Just
the
a little fire.
Yep. So now currently the building is beginning to. It's a small fire, but it is a fire. It is definitely a fire. That is your major action. Anything you want to do with your minor action?
Mistakes do happen. Yeah, minor action is fuck. That sucks so bad.
Yeah.
Aiming is a good thing to do sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Although your pistol might be inaccurate.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm gonna get closer to the door, I guess, on Enola May, and call out again. Does that look good? You move me. You're the person who can see that.
That's fine.
And call out again. Calpurnia, if you can hear us, get to us. And that's my mama.
Okay. Yep. You move a little bit closer there. A little bit closer now. Johnny Bottlecap, you are overwatching all of this happen. You now see a bit of a flame start to be flickering through the window panes of this broken down warehouse. What do you do?
So am I still out of range of combat?
Currently, you are still in your Overwatch position.
Okay, I'm gonna climb down from the pole.
Okay, sure. Yep.
Get down off that pole, Johnny.
Get down off that pole. Okay.
You are not a bird.
I think I've done all I set out to achieve here.
I've done everything I came to do.
Alerted everybody, basically.
Come up here, fucked up.
Yeah, we did what we wanted to do.
I'm gonna climb down, and however much towards the combat area let me go, I will go.
Yeah, I say you'd be able to get like sort of just into sort of the edge of the map here now to climb down and to get into the zone of fighting. So you are now on the edge of the map next to Rifleman.
I'm real sorry about that, guys.
I started the fire, so like we all have a little bit of sin.
We didn't start the fire. It's all coming back.
Jury started the fire.
Fuck.
Okay, Johnny. Yeah, you still have your major action.
Oh! I thought climbing was my major action.
I would say like you didn't do anything in your last turn, so I'd say that you spent it getting down.
Okay, yeah. Let's just say I did that. I'm gonna shoot Ashfall Hound number 2 with my combat rifle.
Absolutely.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Taking the shot, baby boy.
Combat tracker. Combat in disguise.
Shooting them, baby.
Whoa! Hold on. I don't know why did it roll 4 dice like that.
That's
I don't know. Give her one more. You do have an action point now. You could buy an extra dice if you wanted to as well.
Is it a difficulty 3?
It is still difficulty 3. Yeah.
Okay, I will buy 1 dice.
Okay, sounds good.
And
Actually, no, it is difficulty 3. My apologies. Yeah, if you want to buy that dice, good call.
Okay, buy 1 dice. Here we go. What is happening here?
No, you didn't.
Why is that? Hold on. Let's fix whatever's going on there.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know why it's doing that either. Let's just roll two regular dice here. What's your target number? Okay,
I'm gonna roll 3 dice. My target number is 15.
There you go. Yeah. don't know what the hell's there. There we go. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, that'll
wait.
do it.
So that's
That'll do it.
6 successes.
Okay, that does hit. Very, very well done. Now here, I'm just going to. I think for some reason you're targeting yourself, Johnny Bottlecap.
Oh, that's weird.
Hold on. Yeah. No. There we go. Either way, roll me a number of damage for your combat rifle there.
Here we go. What do I do? Hold on. Comment.
That's a lot of dice, baby.
It's a number of dice.
Okay. There you go. You put some damage through on Ashval Hound. The second takes another hit. It's not doing so good. And in fact, you're taking a look and you can tell that this is that this one's not looking extra good. It was one of the ones that you were dealing with earlier that ran off.
Looks like we're in the right place.
There you go. So it's having a harder time than you would have thought. In fact, it's looking pretty rough at the moment. Anything pretty rough. Anything else you want to do?
Negative.
Okay, that is it. That is all. It now goes to the hounds. The closest one here, number 2, just taking some hits. It runs over and it's limping a bit, so it's not actually able to get all the way over to Yuri, but it is coming up fast and furious. This other one, on the other hand, further away, but it is able to get closer. They are charging down on you. You hear Yuri at the moment. You can hear more commotion from inside. It sounds like there's more of them going on inside, but you can't quite tell right now, other than the light of the fire of what's happening on the inner side. I'm going to get Enola in here onto your combat tracker as well. So she is... we'll say she acts with you if
Sure.
you want to do anything with her there. Which is now up to guns. Anything you want to do with guns?
I want him to charge that fucking hound number 2.
Well, that's what he does.
Smash him.
That's what he does. He charges up. He's gonna take an attack with Excalibur.
Yeah, pancake this fucking thing. Jesus.
It looks like he might have a good chance of it. Let's see here. We go with Excalibur. Hits.
Oh man, just not.
Only the once. You don't have anything else you can spend. You're not gonna spend it on an NPC anyway. But he is tied up with it now, which is positive. Oh, lost the map for some reason. But he is tied up with it, which will be not unhelpful for you guys potentially. That is the end of the turn. Top of the order. It is Riflemen. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Come on, gents. Let's go.
Yeah,
You got this.
absolutely.
You got
Shoot
this.
that first dog. I'm going to shoot that first dog. I'm not going to buy any dice. I'm going to shoot that dog.
Yep.
I want to shoot that dog.
Minor
You want
action.
the
What do you
dog?
wanna do?
No, Ollie.
I'm going to aim with my minor.
Amazing plan.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. Appreciate.
Come on. boys.
That's 5 successes. That'll do. 2 crits.
That will absolutely do. Yeah. Okay. So you have some points in your pool now, which is good.
Yep.
Hey.
5 damage.
Okay. 5 damage. Well done. Well, he drops a couple of those, but he is like in just like hanging on to dear life. He actually that shot hits him so much, he sort of like backs away from guns. He is not looking good. Yuri, your go.
Yuri is going to shoot Asphalt Hound 2 in the face, or try.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to buy a dice.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to spend a dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Combat tracker. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right. And then a modifier +1, and here we go. Okay, that is 2 successes.
Pretty
So
good.
close. Do you have anything you can do? Spend a luck point. Do something. Come on, man.
I'm gonna spend another luck point. I'm running low, but I'm gonna re-roll that last
Hell
one.
yeah.
All
You
right.
need a 14. You can do this.
I cannot at all.
Oh.
Miss.
Ouch.
You hate to
my
see it.
entire life. God.
We gotta get that gun accurate,
Justin,
not
yeah.
inaccurate.
Yeah, the inaccuracy is the unfortunate part there. I was gonna say having aimed would have been super helpful, but you not with the spray and pray gun. No complication this time, so you're not lighting the building on fire.
No,
But I'm sorry, that's just the way the dice go.
That's the way that she goes sometimes. Okay,
That's the way. Jonathan, bottle cap, anything you want to do? Anything you want to do with a Nola in the meantime, I'll say, because I feel so bad you're just not getting any connecting here, Yuri. What do you want to do with a Nola?
You know what? These hounds, I'm pushing in. Fuck it, I'm pushing in.
You're on a goddamn cow. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going into. I'm gonna create a beachhead in this goddamn warehouse. I'm gonna go, Nola, baby, charge. I'm gonna go through a big hole in the wall or whatever.
Fuck yes.
Get her in there.
She's gonna try to on the go. I don't know. Does she even have an attack? I don't even know what Brahmin.
She did attack in season 1. She saved my life, but we could just say that I'm just trying to bully my way in there to see what I can see.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. You plow through this thing and knock it sort of sideways. Yeah. And you. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go through? You could try to get her up and like through like the big man doors and actually bring her right inside the place. Like,
let's take her. Let's take her through the fucking loading dock.
Yeah, okay. You go.
We're loading in
through. Yeah, you go barreling over Ashfall Hound number 1, and move your way inside. And in fact, what you see from the inside of this joint, which is now there's a couple of shelves around you which have caught fire and are beginning to spread to the other shelves. But out. In further deeper into this place, you can see another couple of these Ashfall Hounds through the flames and through the very back of this dark, shadowed spot. You see from the very back a massive dog, about twice the size of these other things, sort of slowly plod its way out of the shadows into what I have dubbed the glowing Ashfall Hound Alpha. Pops its head out, and you can just barely see this thing through.
I'm literally that meme right now. This is fine. There's a building on fire. This is fine.
Yeah, and there's a dog there, so
there's a giant monster dog.
Monster dog, and 2 more smaller, regular size of these.
Did I clap eyes on Calpurnia at all? Did I see her about?
You cannot see her currently, but you can. There are 2 other rooms that you can see. One of them has a door which is closed, and the other has one which is open. You cannot see quite what's happening in that room, but you do hear some sort of commotion.
Okay, sure, yeah. Okay.
And I guess that's going to be your turn.
That's my turn, baby.
Okay. We are coming near to the bottom of things here. Johnny Bottlecap, last up for the player order before the dogs go. What do you do?
I'm going to take one more shot at Ashfall Hounds 2 and see if we can drop this mofo.
Sure. Yeah. Any dice purchases, minor actions?
One dice purchase.
One dice purchase?
One dice purchase. Final answer.
You have 1 action point left. Roll me 3 dice. What is your target number? You're a good shooty boy.
15. Come on.
Okay.
You have. Oh, God. Hold on.
Ooh.
I mean,
no.
Hit, but you did buy a dice, so.
But I have to buy a dice where I give you a point.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm gonna use a luck point to re-roll the 20.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. We're just done with complications this episode. Hey, gang.
I'm so
over complications right now.
Wow.
The 20 becomes a
there you go.
16, which is not a success, but I already had 3.
You already had 3. You got the crit in there. Well, friggin' done. Roll me some damage, buddy.
I mean,
this thing's barely
Go
hanging
to
on.
sleep, you shitty dog.
Go to sleep, you shitty dog.
There you go. Well done. Yeah. 5 damage, 2 of it's resisted, 3 of it goes right through. More than enough to fucking pop this thing, and it fucking finally drops. And it like hits against the side of the building where it had already slapped and falls down dead.
Narratively, I say that. Go to sleep, you shitty dog.
Well played. One of them is down. It is now these things is turn. The 2 from inside. Yuri, they start running, bobbing and weaving through the aisles of these things here. They don't quite get to you because they're being cautious with these flames and the fires, but they are ready to strike, one would say. The Alpha, on the other hand, he just kind of like moves up and just gives you an eye like a fucking come at me, bro. He is an Alpha after all.
He is an Alpha.
That's total alpha move. That's a total alpha move.
A total alpha move.
That's a big old alpha move.
Guns is up. I'm gonna delete this guy who's dead. Guns is up. He runs up to the one who's still outside.
I deleted him first.
He's gonna try to take the smack of doom. Always annoying how I gotta pull up a sheet every time. Excalibur, go.
Get him.
I don't know why it rolled, but he it rolled too many dice. But he does not hit. But he has tied up this one here at the moment. I think I was targeting a dead creature, but he has tied this one up currently. But it is now down to the top of the order, riflemen, as the flames grow higher and higher. Higher and higher at the top of the round. The Alpha lets out a haroo as I vamp until I find the button to push my hound button.
My hound button.
And it lets out a massive hound-like scream. And as it does, not only that, it lets you can see this thing, the glowingness of it now, Yuri, as it's sort of screaming and howling out. It's like charging up, like Godzilla style, and as it does, it finishes and hits the apex of this scream. A massive wave of radiation, glowing one style, comes shooting off of this thing. You and Enola, you don't feel the radiation effects of it, as it were, but it does sort of like catch you off guard, like almost like a physical wave.
Yeah, I've never seen a dog do that before.
Never seen a dog do that before. And what you probably also haven't seen is at the same time, the dog that Johnny just put one through its head, as the radiation wave flies over it. Its dead tongue twitches and its one eye opens, and that's what we're gonna hold for the episode, and that's the end of episode 2. It turns out you're fighting ghoul dogs.
Zombie dogs.
Ghoul dogs. Zombie dogs.
Zombie
dogs. Zombie dogs.
Thank you all so much for watching. There are ghoulish things afoot right now in Dogtown, and we will get back to the mystery as to what is happening and if these guys can save Calpurnia from the Ashfall Hounds next time around. We'll keep you posted exactly because our next 2 weeks is on Boxing Day. So I think we're going to do holiday special. So we'll have to do a little bit of a potential wait and see what happens with the end of this one here. But fear not, we will be back in 2 weeks with more action with a Fistful of Neutrons, the Ghoul, the Bad, and the Ugly. Thank you all for playing today. This was a super fun one. And thank you all for watching. Make sure you do the likes and subscribes and all the things. Big thank you to all of you for tuning in. And I see RC Walker joined into the chat there. Fumbles, we got you there as well. Who else we got in the chat? Adamar Palinor. That's a mouthful there. Well, thank you all so much for watching and for tuning in. We will be back 2 weeks, and as always, WGNR will be back. So from me and all of these guys, bye.
Bye, everybody. See you in 2 weeks.
It's a bye-bye, baby. Bye.